Got a homesick heart, but a long ways left to go. I've been doing my part, but I ain't got much to show. So I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. Chasing that life, moving on, cause I had to prove there ain't no life worth doing what I did to you. So I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. I've got dreams that keep me up in the dead of night, telling me I wasn't made for the simple life. There's a lot I see, but it's far in the distance. I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. I've been working all night, maybe you could help me to believe this song ain't nothing if the song can't set you free. So I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for
Come
you.
on in, guys. Take a seat. Take a seat.
Running out of time. You've been strung out on the line, but you're the patient kind.
Come on in, guys, and find a seat.
You know I can't deny the things you feel inside. This is where it comes together. Hopefully sooner now than never. We're living on the run, but you're the one who still believes. I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way up. I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way up. Up from the ground, I know I've been down, but I'm making my way. I'm on the way, all because of you. All because of you. Searching for peace of mind. Your love would be the light that opens up my eyes. Everything tonight.
What is up, guys?
How y'all doing tonight?
Happy Monday. I always say happy Monday. I think
is.
it's a happy day.
Who enjoyed the sun this weekend?
Yes.
I was loving it.
It was so nice.
A
just
lot of disc golf.
a lot of disc
A
golf.
lot of disc golf
You
this
are a
weekend.
disc golfer. Are there any disc golf fans out there?
We got a few
Wow.
disc golfers in
I feel
here.
like that's such a
All right.
thing in this area. I've never played in my life,
All right.
and I don't plan to, but I know they're trying to get me to do it someday.
That's all right. It's a sport I can keep up with.
That's fair. Yeah, the sunshine was nice. Happy Monday. Hopefully, as the weeks go on, we will have more and more sunshine around
That's
this
right.
place. But you never know because it's North Idaho. So thanks for being here, you guys. Welcome to Youth Group. My name is Brittany. I'm one of the ministry leads here on the youth team.
And I'm Luke. I'm the 10th grade intern.
Yes, and we're just excited to have you here. It's really important around here for us to stay connected with you guys and for you to stay connected with us. So if you are not already following us on social media, we would love for you to do so. We have an Instagram, a TikTok, and a Facebook if you use that. But we're always posting different things. We have an awesome social media team and an also awesome social media lead who's always posting different things happening around here. So it's super important for you guys to stay in the know. We also have a text blast that you can text into. It's RLMHS910 to 84576. We send out weekly messages just for you guys to kind of, again, get more info about different things that are happening here.
Sorry, how long did it take you to memorize that number?
I
'Cause
know,
I still
a
don't
long
have it
time.
down. Yeah.
I've been saying it for a couple of years, though,
That's right.
and so I finally got it down. But
it was smooth, so that's
if
good.
you mess up, then it's not good. It's not
Oh,
good.
man.
But yeah, guys, we want you to be connected to us. So follow us, text in, do all the things.
That's right. And guys, summer is around the corner, and you know what that means. We have summer camp coming up. Who signed up for summer camp right now?
Yes.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
more.
Who signed up for
You
summer
guys are
camp?
lying.
Guys,
You're
come
lying.
on.
There's quite a few of you that have signed up, which is exciting. But we
That's
want
right.
you to continue signing up. We have a lot more space to fill. We now
That's
have
right.
multiple camps,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Gosh, I think there's, 5 of them this year?
There's a lot.
There's a lot of camps
Between
this year.
middle school, high school, and kids ministry, there are 5 camps, which is cool. For high school, there's 2, which is new. So if you haven't heard, we are doing 2 camps this year instead of 1. What that means is you will go to, there's a 9th and 10th grade camp and then 11th and 12th grade camp. And you'll go to the camp based on the grade that you're going to be going into in the fall.
I'm
Which is
excited 'cause I
exciting.
might get a bed this year. I like
Yes.
slept on the porch last year. And I
You
was like, I'm
did.
really looking forward for a bed this year. So
You
camp will be
did.
smaller, more intentional, and a lot of fun, guys. So hope you guys are there with us and sign up. So
Yeah. It's going to be good. The price goes up soon. I don't actually know the date off the top of my head, but every few weeks, the longer you wait to sign up, the price will go up. So May 18th. What is the date right now? April
25th.
25th.
Today's the
So
25th.
you have a couple more weeks until the price bumps up. If you're worried about paying for it, what you can do is just pay the $50 deposit to hold your spot, and that will lock in the cheapest price, and then you can figure out how to pay the rest later.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it,
Exactly.
which is nice. So sign up, sign up, sign up. We have brochures that we'll be handing out at the end of the night, and Luke and I can help answer any questions that you might have in regards to camp.
Hope you guys sign up. We'd love to see you there.
Yes. And one quick thing before we move on. Do you guys know that we have a production team here? Yes, no, maybe so. Our production team is awesome. They are the people who make a lot of the things that we do happen, like
Slides, the lights,
Yes,
the mics,
the
everything
cameras,
that kind of makes Monday
the
Nights run.
action.
Yeah.
literally everything. So all the things that you like see and hear based off of sound and slides and stuff, we have a really awesome production team, but they're needing more help. And so if this is something you're interested in, it'd be 1, super fun for you to join, and 2, you don't even have to know what you're doing, which is awesome. Gracie Patterson leads our production team, and she is more than willing to help teach you because they just need some help. So if you're interested in that, you can scan the QR code right up there and sign up to do that. So do it to it. It's cool.
Sweet.
Yep. We have a video for you to check out about youth group, and then we're gonna head into the next thing. Welcome back
Hi.
to us. Okay, guys, we are going to head into something really fun. This is something that I'm actually really excited for. And we're going to play a game, and it's called, what is it called? What's it called? It's called
Guess That
Guess
Emoji.
I literally helped make this up, and I don't even know what it's called. So it's called Guess That Emoji. It is going to be fun, and here's what it's going to take. It's going to take all of your guys' participation, but it's easy peasy. You don't have to come up on stage. You don't have to do anything
All
that
you
would
need
make
is
you
your
feel
phone.
uncomfortable. Yes, so if you have a
Wow.
phone,
And we know you
Then you
all
can play
have
it.
phones.
it's true. We do. We see you on your phones.
We
We
see-
know that you're always on them. So
You guys have
pull out your phone. You're going to need to text this number, 509-496-7757. What we're going to do, I'll show you an example in just a minute, but there is going to be some emojis on the screen, and you're going to have to figure out what phrase or thing the emojis mean, and you're going to have to text in the answer, and the very first person to text in the answer is going to win a prize, which is going to be a really yummy candy bar from our youth
Some
store.
good candy. from
So here's the example. The example of what it looks like is this. Where's our sample?
There it
Okay,
is.
there it is.
There
So
it is.
2 emojis. So dog plus house equals doghouse. So what you have to
Dog.
do is you have to text into that number that was just up on the screen. We'll put it up one more time, and you'll text doghouse. The pictures that you guys are going to see in the emojis are going to be based off of different events or different things that are going to be happening around here.
That's right.
So hopefully you've listened to all of the fun things that Luke and I have been saying. Okay, so there's a number. You guys got it? You see the number? You see it? Zoe is amazing and is coming with our candy. Thank you, Zoe. Let's give Zoe a round of applause.
Wow.
Okay, you guys ready? You guys saw the example. It was doghouse. Now we're going to go to the very first one.
And guess
May
that
the best one win.
emoji.
Okay,
All
text it
right.
in. What do you guys think it is?
Oh, somebody's quick.
Oh,
my,
they are
they're
quick.
really
You
quick.
guys are fast. Okay.
They're really quick.
I know who the winner is of the first one. Okay, do you guys know what this is? Scream it if you know it. Summer camp. Okay,
camp.
Emily Rosa, where are you at? Emily Rosa, you in here? Come up and pick out your candy. It's all right here. Luke, will you
all-
lay that out in a
Yep,
beautiful
yep.
formation? Great job.
Set this up
Summer
in
camp was the
nice.
first one. So again, sign up for summer camp. That's my little sales pitch. Okay, but we have next
No,
one.
you're good.
What do you guys think this is? Do you guys know? I know all the answers, and I want to say them so bad.
That's right.
Let's
oh, this
see.
one stumped me, actually.
I gotta look. Dance party, Bruno Mars.
Close,
No, not Bruno
close.
Mars. Let's see. Gosh, you guys are so fast at
There's a
this.
couple
It's
of
not
them
a
that got
dance
it
party.
right.
It's not a dance party. Okay,
Looks like
here's your number right here. 208-215-0356. Who are you?
Where you at?
There
All
you are.
right.
Yes. You ready to win? You did win. So you get to pick your candy bar. Congratulations.
Skittles, good
Skittles
choice.
for the win. Okay.
Absolute sugar bomb right there.
Let's check out the next one. See what it is.
Oh,
Do you guys
man.
know what's you guys? Well, we haven't
Guys,
actually
this-
announced it yet, but
This is next week.
it's next week.
Oh,
so if
was
you've
that
been
too much?
listening, Taco Bell. Hey, I love Taco Bell. You guys like Taco
I
Bell?
mean,
Okay. Let's see. First one is somebody said Heath. You're wrong. Kayla Rouse, where are you at? You were the first
all
one.
right, nice
Winner,
work.
chicken
Cinco de
dinner.
Mayo.
Good job. Cinco de Mayo.
Gosh, I'm so excited.
We have an announcement coming for that in just a few
That's
minutes, so
right.
stay tuned.
Stay
Okay.
tuned.
Next one. This one
Right.
is really
This one's
hard.
tough.
Neither one of us could figure it out. Yeah. I think so. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. School. Oh, you
That
guys.
was close.
School. Your mom. Whoever said your mom, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Oh,
No
gosh.
homework. That's
No
a good
homework,
one.
Okay.
Where is it? I don't know if any of you guys
somebody
just said
get
it. Yes. Okay. Listen up. 208-755-3885. There's a lot
Where
of
you
double
at?
numbers in there. Where are you at?
All right.
Yes!
Nice work.
Darrow.
That was a tough one.
Nice work. That one was a tough one.
I
But
couldn't
yeah,
figure that one out.
that one is no school
All right.
because obviously no school is approaching for you guys.
Gosh, I do not miss school.
Ah,
But I don't get summer vacation anymore. So I
it's
just
true.
work.
I kind of miss school because I miss summer vacation.
That's right.
Okay, next one. Which one is? Oh, I know what this one is. I was like, what is it?
Yeah.
Gosh, you guys are fast. How are you
Good
even this
night.
fast? Okay, 208-661-5114. Where?
All right. Nice work, buddy.
Yes. You're quick.
Come get your candy.
Come get your candy.
Oh, yeah.
Actually-
we got candy for you, big man.
Have you not been paying attention to the other winners? You have candy right here. You want me to throw one? Oh, that was you? You
Oh.
lied.
Oh, man. He had me.
Hey, congratulations. I'm sorry that
I almost
kid
handed away
lied.
your candy. I'm sorry.
Okay. Luke, are we ready for the next one,
of
you think?
course.
You guys, I don't know if you're going to get this
Oh,
one.
This one was good.
It's
This one was
kind of
good.
confusing. The emojis
Yeah.
might be misleading.
Yeah.
But it's going to be something that we're going to be doing this summer, I think.
That's right. I mean,
Right?
the sleeping emoji.
I know,
I
yeah.
fall asleep all the time.
That's true.
Lots of naps.
Lots of naps. Drive-in. Oh, I wish we had a drive-in. Let's see. Sleeping on the job. Who said that? That's funny. Okay,
that
you ready?
before.
I have no idea what this area code is. 559-203-5541. Who is that? Do you exist? Briley!
Oh,
Oh my
Briley
goodness,
Bonner.
are you
Oh my
kidding?
gosh.
Congratulations.
What is that area code, by the way?
That
oh, it's
is?
California. All right,
okay,
all right.
California.
That's okay.
It's like I
Guys,
feel
I'm
like
from
I
California
should
too.
know
It's
that.
fine. Yeah.
Bradley, congratulations.
All right,
What'd you
nice
pick?
work.
The Reese's? Oh, good choice. Okay, what do you think? How many more do we have time for? Couple more?
We got a couple more.
We got a few more candy bars. You
Yeah.
guys are doing great. Keep up the good work. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
this
yep.
one is
one's
exciting.
good.
I'll give you a hint. It's happening tonight, and we're really
Gosh,
excited.
I'm excited.
I'm really
for
excited.
some. I might even be screaming for some ice cream. At this point.
Screaming. Some of you guys are missing some of the words. Nope, none of you have got it. None of you have
Oh,
gotten
man.
it. You guys have to put all of the emojis together.
It's technically 3 words.
Okay, you ready? Listen close. 509-530-9022. Hey.
All right. Nice work, man.
Check it out. Ice Cream Sunday. That is
You
happening
know.
today during late night.
Late nights. Bro, I know not a whole lot left, but you are
Chocolate.
not you when you're hungry. with
Hopefully
some
you like-
Snickers. Oh, he wanted Milky Way. All right.
That's
never
funny.
mind. All right.
Okay. We're still going.
Yeah.
We're still going. Next one. Oh, it's already up there.
This one's easy.
Do you guys know what
one's
this
easy.
is?
Yeah, I heard it over here from somebody.
If you
Yeah.
don't get it, I'm
Who was
sorry.
texted in first? Guys, I love
Oh,
fireworks.
man
oh my
alive.
goodness.
Gosh, there's just so many of you. Okay, who's the first one? Okay, 208. No, you already won. I can't say you again. Sorry. Did I say this one already? 208-661-5114. Did I already say that? Did I say
Did
that?
she already win? All right.
Yes, did you already
Yeah.
win?
We can pick another one.
I don't know. Do I pick another one? Who won?
I mean, if she won twice, I mean. That's
Okay, here's what I haven't done.
All right.
208-610-7210. Who are you?
Oh, Silas.
Silas
There
Blood.
it is. All right.
Congratulations.
There it is.
Good
The you're
job.
not you when you're hungry. Snickers.
Gosh, there's just a
We
lot
got
of you
2
guys.
more,
Okay,
guys.
2 more. That means you have 2 more opportunities to win this. Oh, this is a good one. This is
forgot
a
what
solid
this one
one. This
was.
is something we do every August.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, I think I just had it.
Gosh.
Okay, where are you at? Okay, Annika Brooks. It said your name. It
There we
said maybe Annika Brooks. Congratulations.
Nice work. All right.
It was Beach Days. Sorry, I
It
didn't even
was
say
Beach
it.
Days,
It
yeah.
was Beach Days. We do those
In
every
August.
August. I'm looking forward to them again.
Always.
I'm not
Guys,
sure
I
how
have
many
a
we're going to
safari
do.
hat that's almost about to come out, and I am so excited.
Luke, you have a
It's
safari
my
hat?
safari hat, and I love it.
I love that.
I love my safari hat.
I like that you have that. Okay, last one. You get to win the M&Ms if you win this one.
Oh.
Wait.
we,
Let's see.
the,
Are there any other
Yeah.
slides? Is there no more? Maybe I'll just chuck the M&Ms in the crowd.
Oh.
This one was supposed to be fruit salad, but there's no salad, so that's awkward. So you all win, and I'm going to throw this to over here. Oh, you guys weren't even paying attention? That was lame. That was lame.
congrats on your win, though.
Okay. Thank you guys for playing. You guys are really fast at texting. So
That's
just
right.
pat yourself on the
Gosh.
back.
I'm
was
not
good.
that quick.
I know.
Like, I got large thumbs, so I just push all the wrong buttons all the time. It's a problem.
You guys did great. Good job. Good job.
But guys, one of our answers was Cinco de Mayo, and that's next week,
Yes.
guys. Cinco de Mayo.
Literally, that means May is next week,
May.
which is wild.
Gosh, it's getting warmer.
It is.
But guys, next week for After Hours, we are having a Cinco de Mayo fiesta. That's the word. I was
Yeah.
going to say party. Cinco de Mayo fiesta,
Fiesta
guys.
sounds better.
There will be tacos. We're doing, what are they called? Walking
They're called
tacos?
walking tacos.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of those? It means that they have feet and they get up and walk around.
You can
Just
walk
kidding.
around with a bag of tacos.
Yes, so we're going to have like little mini bags of chips, and then you get to kind of make your taco inside your bag of chips, which is awesome. So
Yes.
we're going to be doing that during late night next week. Tonight we have our ice cream sundaes. Next week we have
That's
our
right. It's gonna
Cinco
be
de
a
Mayo
blast. There's
tacos.
going to be some fun promo videos coming out this week that we
Yes.
discussed. So get ready.
So be
Get
watching
ready for
us on
those.
Instagram.
Again, that's another Instagram push, but
Luke and I have some good content that's going to
gosh.
be coming. So
it's going to be a blast, guys.
be on the lookout for that.
Awesome. Well, guys, we have Matt coming up again for week 2 of our Forever series. And
Yes.
so I'm going to pray for him, and then we'll invite Matt out. So, Father God, just thank you for who you are. Lord, just thank you that you love us, God, that you love us. And so, Father, I just pray for Matt that you would just give him the words to say, that you would just calm his mind, Lord, that he would just communicate well what you have for us today. Lord, give us open ears to hear what you have for us. Father, again, we love you. Thank you for who you are. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Hello, how's everyone doing? I'm gonna do something real quick. If you're doing really, I'm sorry. I gotta see your guys' faces. I gotta see your faces. If you guys are doing really well, give me a thumbs up. If you're doing okay, give me a thumbs to the side. And if you're doing like just terrible, like you just failed your test and your dog ran away, thumbs down. I got a couple thumbs down, a couple thumbs up. That's good, that's good. A couple nothings. That's all right. 2 thumbs down. My goodness. That's sad. 2 Red Bulls. That's good. That's good. My name's Matt. For those of you who don't know me, I'm here all the time, and I love hanging out with you guys. I figured tonight I'm going to share with you just a little bit about my story, a little bit about me, about Matt. You guys are going to get to know me a little bit better. So me, I grew up in a church. I grew up in a Christian home, which what that looked like for me was this, is that I went to church most Sundays with my family. I didn't watch R-rated movies. I didn't smoke, drink, or gamble. I knew most of the Bible stories, like Adam and Eve and the garden and creation. I knew Noah and the flood. Right, I knew about David and Moses and Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. I knew about Paul and Peter. And most importantly, I knew about Jesus dying on the cross. Like I said, I went to church a lot of Sundays. Most Sundays we went to church. We were part of, like, my family was part of a little home group. That's what we call them at my church. They're small groups or life groups is what we call them here. And it was fine, and I knew most of the Bible, most of the stories. I wasn't super familiar with the Bible, but I knew the stories. I understood them decently well, and I could pick up on the stuff. I knew all the right answers, right? Like in Sunday school, I was the best. I always got the candy, so I'd answer the question, they'd give me a little piece of candy, and I'm like, Sunday school rocks, I get candy. Until you get old enough, and then they'd stop giving you candy, and it's like, why do I even want to come to church anymore, right? I'm not getting any candy. I was really good at Sunday school. I was really good at church. I was really good at kind of looking the part, playing the part. But there's a problem. There's one big problem. I knew all the stories, but I still missed this. I still did not know why everyone cared so much about them. Maybe you can relate with me in that regard, at least at some point in your life. Maybe you're like that, where you know the stories, you read some parts in the Bible, but you get so sick of people getting on stage and just getting so worked up and excited about all these Bible stories and about Jesus and about God. It's like, man, why do they care so much about this? See, that was me. I did not understand how many times they could possibly preach the gospel or talk about Jesus or talk about the cross or talk about creation, and how many times they could still talk about that and still be excited about it. I actually didn't understand. See, there's a disconnect for me between Christianity and spiritual life and then my regular actual life. Right? There's a disconnect between what I learned at church, what I would talk about in Sunday school, and then what I thought and felt and experienced outside of church. There's a disconnect, a gap. What that led to is, over the next few years as I grew up, got a little bit older, hit middle school. Middle school is just when the crap hits the fan. I don't know if that's the same way with you guys, but that's when everything just starts to unravel. And for me, right, I was just a little middle school guy, so I started to realize that there's girls, and I'm like, girls, what? Girls are kind of cool, I'm not going to talk to them because I'm terrified of girls, and I can hardly talk to people in general. But, I started to notice that girls existed. I started to recognize that some of my buddies that were going off and doing some kind of things, doing some drugs or smoking stuff or watching things. I was like, that's interesting. I'm curious about that, But at church, it's not the right thing to do, right? No one's going to come and smoke weed at church. Some of you guys might, but hopefully you wouldn't. I thought, man, I'm not going to do that at church. But like I said, there was still a disconnect. Because everyone cared so much about church in the church world, but outside the church world, no one really cared. I sure didn't really care. And this is honestly what I thought too, is that why would I be a Christian? Why would I be a Christian and do all and focus on doing all the right things if I'm just going to be miserable by doing that? Right? Why not be the type of Christian that does this? Why not go to church and do all the right things at church, but then go home and actually have fun? Right? Watch those movies you shouldn't watch. Visit those websites you shouldn't visit, or do those things at school that you shouldn't be doing, at least according to the Sunday school teacher or to the pastor. Why not do those things? It's so much more fun. Guys, my issue was that I was a totally, and it didn't start off like this. It started off pretty simple, like I would at school, I would kind of just tease one person because, they're a little goofy, and it was easy to tease them, and that got a laugh, and people started noticing me, and they're like, this guy's funny, and I was like, okay, I like being funny, I can do that, right? Then it got to like being a little bit more rude to people. Then it got to, watching things I shouldn't be watching, saying things I shouldn't be saying, and doing things I just shouldn't be doing. And it grew and it grew and it grew. And before I knew it, what happened was I go to church, and I was a way different person at church, because I still knew how to act the part. I still knew how to do the Sunday school me. But church Matt was way different than school Matt. Which ironically was also way different than home Matt. I had essentially 3 different personalities I was living by, and I didn't know any different. That's just what I did. There's a moment in my life where I was in high school. I was actually a sophomore in high school, a 10th grader. How many of you guys are 10th graders? Got a few, you guys. How many of you guys are going to be 10th graders next year? That should be the rest of you guys. Nice. I was a sophomore in high school, and I came to youth group. And it was a point in my life where things were starting to, like I said, they were starting to unravel a little bit. I started to realize that these fun things or these cool things, they didn't really mean anything. The success I tried to find in sports, or the affirmation I tried to get from girls, or the coping that I tried to find in super unhealthy ways, it was starting to get a little bit old. It was starting to die out. Right? I really started to question, like, man, what am I doing here? And up to that point, you guys got to understand. Some of you are like, well, he was probably one of those terrible kids. No, on the outside, I looked great. I really did. I got decent grades. I was somewhat respectful when I needed to be. And I came to youth group, and I came to church all the time. But there's a point in my life where going to youth group didn't mean anything anymore. It didn't make any difference. I was like, man, why am I doing this? Why do I go to youth group? I just feel guilty about all the things I know I'm going to go home and do right after youth group. Why am I doing this? Why am I going to church? And people are still excited, like, yeah, Jesus. And I'm like, okay, I get it. God is real. Jesus is good. Like, fine, I get it. But why am I doing this? Sucks. I do not like church. I don't even like my home. I don't like school. I don't like anything. I'm done. You can imagine that mindset. I was pretty depressed. I got pretty depressed. And I mean, if you follow that rabbit trail a little bit further down, it's not too long before you're like, man, what is my purpose here? Is there a reason for me to even be alive? I'm not enjoying anything in my life, and I don't feel like I have any purpose. What's the point of me even being alive? And maybe there's some of you out there, maybe there's someone in here tonight that's in a similar spot. In fact, I'd actually be willing to bet there's someone in here tonight that's in a similar spot. Maybe you have come to church your whole life. Maybe you go to a Christian school. That's the best one. Maybe you come to youth group. Maybe your parents are Christians. But you're still wondering, man, why do I come to church? And I don't like church. I don't like youth group. I don't like reading my Bible. It's boring. I don't like talking about God. I don't like talking about Jesus. I don't like all this stuff that everyone else seems so excited and on fire about, and I'm getting nothing. I don't like it. Maybe some of you in here are in a similar spot that I was when I was your guys' age. Guys, my life, it wasn't terrible. It looked great. You know, I didn't have any horrible things happen to me, but I did get to a point where I was really depressed. And I did get to a point where I thought, man, I don't know if I even want to be alive anymore. I think this isn't even worth it. Because I'm either miserable or just empty inside. That's kind of what it got to. Here's what I'll say, though, is that there's a moment, my 10th grade year, where something changed. Something happened. I came to a youth group, and I was like, all right, I think something's got to change. Something has to change in my life because I am done living this way. This is intolerable. And the funniest thing happened, the craziest thing happened, I'll say. The pastor, he gave a message, and it's a message I've heard probably 10 quadrillion times in my life because I grew up going to church. He talked about something called lukewarm Christianity. Lukewarm Christianity. And I'd heard that before, but I was like, lukewarm, okay. Let's see what this guy has to say. Let's see if he has any new insights that I've never heard before, Well, he kind of did. He talked about this idea of, when you go to church, and you act a certain way, you have all the right answers, right? And you put on this face, you put on this facade, and you pretend to be someone that you're not, and you just say the right thing, you get the piece of candy, and then you go home, or you go to school, and you act totally different. You try and find all these things to fill this void inside. You try and find that relationship. You try and find just something to make you feel something or feel a little bit better, to stop feeling so bad. He talked about that disconnect. He talked about that gap. He said this, he said, if that's you, you're on the fence. You're on the fence as a Christian. You're a lukewarm Christian. And the Bible says God is not a big fan of lukewarm Christianity. He says he's going to spit that out of his mouth. I was like, man, that really hit home for me. It really did. It made sense to me. And I realized that I was being a lukewarm Christian. Which to some of you, you hear that and it might not seem like that big of a deal, but that's a really dangerous place to be, and here's why. I'll explain why. Because as a lukewarm Christian, you're not doing true Christianity. You're not truly following Christ how he intended it for it to be. So you're not experiencing the joy, the hope, the peace, the comfort, the life that comes with being a Christian. But you're not fully sold over to what the world's saying. You still know all the right answers. You still know that you shouldn't do these things and you shouldn't look at those things. You shouldn't say those things. So you still think that there should be this level of peace or this great life that you're living, and you hear it all the time because you go to church all the time. So you're sitting in the chair at church listening to the pastor on stage talk about this amazing life that they're living, and you're going, man, I don't know if that life even exists. Is everyone around me just so fake? Is that person on stage being honest? Do they really enjoy life? Well, they must enjoy life. And I'm a Christian too, and I'm terrified of not being a Christian because you've been preached all your life that if you're not a Christian, you're going to hell. So it's like, man, I gotta be a Christian. I gotta do the right things. I gotta not do the wrong things. And I've got to somehow find this life that's so amazing to live. You find yourself between a rock and a hard place. You get what I'm saying? There's that disconnect. And that's where I was. I hit that point, like I was talking about that night, where it made sense to me. It finally clicked. I said, man, I'm done being a lukewarm Christian. If I say I'm a Christian, I'm going to actually start being a Christian. That means being a Christian literally means following Christ. Well, what does that look like? I didn't know exactly what that looked like, but I'd heard it all my life, so I thought, man, I want to start reading my Bible a little bit. I want to see what that's all about. I want to see if the things I say I believe, do I actually believe those things? Are they actually true? Maybe they're not true, and this is just a fake religion, a hoax. Honestly, at that point in my life, that would have probably felt a little bit better, because I'd be like, sweet, now I get to do what I want. It got me processing. I realized I was a lukewarm Christian. And it was a terrible place to be. But what's cool is that I had this spark. I had something inside of me that was like, man, try it. Try and go all in for just a little bit. Give me a chance. And now I look back, I realize that was the Lord who was calling me, drawing me, saying, try it. Give me a shot. Go all in. Go fully all in, and don't try this, this half in, half out type of thing that's like, oh man, I'm kind of in, I'll still do the church thing, but and he's like, no, go all in. See what happens. Some of you tonight, some of you are lukewarm Christians. I'm just going to say it how I see it. Some of you are lukewarm Christians. Some of you aren't Christians, and you know you're not Christians. That's great. I'm glad you're here. Some of you are Christians, and you know you're Christian. That's great. Some of you are lukewarm Christians, where you find yourself, you're at church, you're at youth group, small group, home group, whatever it is, some group, new fancy name that the church comes up with. And you're acting one way, and you can put on that face. You totally can. You can continue doing that for the rest of your life if you want to. But I know that you know that that's not the life you want to live. I'm here to tell you there's actually a better life that you can live. Jesus talks about this a lot. Jesus talks about how he came to give us abundant life. He says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He came to give us a new life. We are a new creation once you surrender to Jesus. There's a new life to be had. But he also says this. Jesus says, don't just follow me without counting the cost first. Why does he say that? Because he knows it's going to cost you something. Some of you in here are lukewarm Christians because you don't like what it's going to cost you. I understand that. Jesus understands that. He understood it enough to say something about it. To go, it's going to cost you. Some of you, it's going to cost you some friendships. Which sucks. And I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Some of you, it's going to cost some comfort. Being comfortable. Some of you, it's going to cost you some fun. It's going to cost you time and energy. It's going to cost you. I promise. But here's what I'll also say, is that it'll actually be worth it. That I promise. I promise that because personally I've experienced it. I really have. I truly have. It's like this. It's something that I related to. Have you ever looked at an optical illusion? Some sort of like illusion where it has some sort of image like within an image. And have you ever looked at that with a bunch of friends and you're staring at it and you're like, I don't think I see it. And your friends are like, oh, I see it, it's right. And you're like, man, I don't You know, and then it's been like 2 or 3 minutes and you're like, oh yeah, I totally see that. I still don't see it. Guys, once you see it, you see it. Once you get it, once you see it, you see it. You don't have to ask, oh man, is it this? Once you see it, you see it. It's clear as day and it's right there. But until you see it, you can pretend that you see it. You can pretend that you've got it, but you know you don't. Because you don't, you're like, man, I'm still not quite getting it. Cool thing is, you can get it. You can see it. Like I said, it's going to cost you, and I want to challenge you. If you're getting even the hint, this idea, this random thought that pops in your brain that maybe I'm a lukewarm Christian, here's what I want to say. I've got zero judgment for you. First and foremost, I've got zero judgment for you. I get what it's like to be there. I was there for a long time. Second thing I want to say is that you're going to want to justify it or going to want to push it to the side and go, no, it's fine. I encourage you to not justify it, not push it to the side, but actually step into it. Say, okay, you know what? I think I might be a lukewarm Christian. I'm going to step into that. I challenge you, ask God about it. It sounds so cliche. It sounds like something you've heard all your life at church. You've heard it from me probably a trillion times. I say it all the time. Ask God about it, but it is the best thing you can do for yourself. In this moment, if you're getting an inkling, if you're getting a thought, a feeling, this idea that, hey, maybe I'm a lukewarm Christian. Ask God about it. See what he says about it. Ask your leader about it. See what they say about it. And then I'd challenge you with this too. I'll just throw it out there. Go all in. It doesn't have to be at summer camp, some crazy big experience. It doesn't have to be during some worship song, Waymaker, like really just, oh, I just feel it in this moment. It doesn't have to be that. It could be right now. Without this big, crazy, dramatic moment. It doesn't have to be. And I'll say, it wasn't for me. It wasn't a crazy, major, dramatic, yes, the Lord just sun shining on me like night and day. No, it was pretty subtle. But it was massive for me. It was life-changing. And the last thing I'll say is, once I challenge you, once you go all in, you'll see it. But I want to just tell you to reaffirm you if you're a little bit afraid to step into that. It's so worth it. Hands down, the best thing I've ever done was go all in for Jesus. Go all in for God. Say, I'm done with this back and forth, halfway in, halfway out, lukewarm Christianity. I'm going all in. There's so much more about what that looks like. There's so much more I could share about my story and the changes that God's done in my heart and my life that are mind-blowing to me, wild to me, things that I never even dreamed could be part of my life. The joy, the excitement, the lack of depression. I mean, what a crazy thing. Going from depressed to excited about life. Now, I will say, as you guys probably know, if you go all in for Jesus, it's not going to be this. It might be for some of you. I guess I won't say it won't be, but for some of you, it might not be all your depression, anxiety's gone, all your issues have gone away. In fact, I'll say all your issues aren't going to go away. Your issues will stay. At least some of them. You have to work through them. That's the beauty of it, is it's a lifelong process of looking more like Jesus. But just because those things don't go away doesn't mean that you've not really surrendered to Jesus. You've not really gone all in for him. Doesn't mean that. Because I encourage you, tonight, let that be the night. And it doesn't matter. Like, let's put the past behind us. You go, well, maybe I was saved when I was a kid at 5 years old and I accepted Jesus. Like, yeah, maybe you were. But tonight you have a choice. Are you going to choose to follow Jesus with everything you've got from this point moving forward in your life? Are you going to? If your answer is yes, and you're choosing to surrender fully to Jesus and go all in, hallelujah, you're a Christian, you're saved. I encourage you to talk to your leader about it tonight. Let's pray. Father, thank you for this time. God, thanks for the students in here. Lord, thank you for my story. God, I'm amazed by the work you've done in my life and continue to do in my life. God, I pray that you start that work in some of these students' lives tonight, and you continue that work in other students tonight. God, we love you. We thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Nice work, Matt. Can you guys give Matt a round of applause? What I love about this time that we get just to spend together as a large group and hearing different sermons by some of the great people that we have here is just the opportunity that it gives us to really think about the choices that we get to make. I know I make a lot of choices every day, and I know you guys make a lot of choices every day, but it's just super cool to think about what are the choices I'm making in regards to my spiritual life, and am I choosing to live for God? What does that look like? I'm sure you guys have questions. I know there's a lot that entails, and so we're going to get ready to go into this time where you get to be in small group with some friends and some awesome leaders, and so as you have some of those questions, I would encourage you just to ask the question. If you're like, what does that even mean? What does it mean to be all in? What does it mean to have a relationship with God? I just want to challenge you. Ask the question. Talk to your leaders. Talk to us. We want to really help with that, and we want to help you take the next step. One of the things that we're going to do, you guys, as we head to small group, we're going to be giving each of you guys a survey. So it's going to pop up on the screen. You can scan that with your camera. If you don't have a phone, we will have a physical copy for you. What you guys are going to do is we have like a mental health survey that we would love for you guys to take. We are just trying to gather some research and some data just to kind of see where we're at. And so it's really good. We just did this in our middle school ministry, and we're super excited to do it in our high school ministry. So scan that. It should be sent out in all of the leader group messages. So leaders, you should have that in your message. The group message on Facebook, and students can scan it there too. So stack your chairs 6 high, head off with your small group, take that survey the first 5-10 minutes of small group. If you're new, come up and see me and the rest of the ministry leads, and if you don't know where you're going, come up and see us up here too. Have fun, guys. If you don't know where you're going, come up to the front and see us. If you're new, we want to place you in a small group. So come and talk to us.